the way to perceive or to begin to see the different types of aliens. One ship or alien is so different from another variation of what might fall under the context of alien, that it would become an outlier, because there may be several different kinds of aliens, but for you to be able to think about one of them, you would start to disqualify a possibility to arrive at the definition of being an alien from another way. So I first have to start by breaking down the difference between extraterrestrial and alien, because there are microbials and fungal, you can say a fungal race, a mycelium that could qualify as an extraterrestrial because it is more interwovenly tied in a way, nuanced or not, that is able to understand how to rework and rewire the neural pathways in your brain. That makes it extraterrestrial. An alien is someone or something that has been a lien placed against. So a lien against occupancy for various reasons. Maybe this is quarantine. Maybe if they land on our planet, the pathogens and the carcinogens in our atmosphere would kill them. And in a few seconds, they would hydrogenate, and the salt in their body would be pulled out and form crystals on their skin. That's something that Styx Hexenhammer alluded to. There's alien races that are not quarantined, like the Djed. There are whole ships of alien races that are known as lesser gods and deities. The Abosom. There is you could say that creative imagination was given credence to or inspired by something, how different or variable it is from what the author or the creator of this fantasy came up with, is subjective. For instance, the Amigos, which is a fungal cosmic race of bats that were excellent surgeons, able to transport the brain to the far reaches of the universe and bring you back with untold knowledge and of wisdom and mysteries far beyond the capacity of any human to work as an operative. They have to place your brain back inside of your body, which means that they had the technology to keep your body alive, sustained without the brain. And Futurama, and they basically took the horror science fiction and converted it into comedy relief and cartoons, which is fine. To draft some aspect of science, sublime and sublime, mystified, occult, some kind of metaphysical knowledge from the horror science fiction and grafted into fantasy science fiction, because science is only ever initiated by the imagination, and it only ever drops in fantasy. That's something Bobby Hemmett but people don't watch Bobby Hemmett closely enough to know that he's not woke. Like, you have to watch him closely enough to see that all these people come after him have no interest in what he's actually talking about. And they'll be asking all the time, where's Bobby Hemmett? Where is he? Because he doesn't want to be popular or known. He never wanted his videotapes, cassettes to be released on the internet. They were made before the internet. But I mean, we dragged him back out of hiding and to get some more talks, and then he knew he was on the internet, but then he didn't like it. He disappeared again. He may be alive or not. We don't know. A lot of people who talk about occult subjects will turn their comments off, but because my comments are left on doesn't mean that this exercise or that this what I'm using the platform doesn't find it finds it a hindrance rather than useful. Okay, but back to aliens. I mean, I guess that's it. I guess I ran out of material. And if you would like to hear more about aliens, that's understandable. But do you know how you say there are some aliens that are from the government built and some of them that are not made, created by the government, have more ethereal characteristics, more botanical or biological relationship. Even though they can fly, they might look like some form of aquatic life or something, but with a technological aspect. And then there's technological aspects of aquatic life, like bioluminescence and stuff. And that also in bacteria and fungi also possible, like this. Okay, but from different distances, you can see the intonation, which is a wavy line in space, but when it hits your optical nerve, it could reverberate as color. And it's tied into with an emotion, and we use this astrology to come up with calligraphy and characters to make alphabet, which is like, okay. But so to indicate that the occurrence of a close encounter of the third kind, we use anthropomorphic symbolism. What was I going to say about I was trying to go, you could see where I was trying to go somewhere else. Instead, I ended up here. Maybe there's another way to make a video to where I get to Fourier into what I'm trying to. Well, no, I already jumped off the diving board. So I gotta score somehow, my splash factor or whatever. I'm probably forgetting something, and I might have not. Okay, so yeah, it's a whole dream. What's it called? It's a whole dream cycle. And in my waking state,